Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So the last video we spoke a little bit about post and prefix, increment and decrement operators, and today we're going to have a look at a while counter. So I just created a new project there, added a new class, and we're going to use the main method as the entry point, as we know already. So obviously the class name has to be capital W for while counter, and we're going to just use an int today as well for the counter and call it lowercase counter equals, and we're going to initialize it to 1. So the initial value is 1. So the important things with counter, even with loops and with logical operators and with iteration statements such as for statements or while statements or anything like that, is that you need to consider 4 different things. One is a control variable. The second thing is the initial value. The increment by which the control variable is modified each time, and this is known as looping through or iterating through the loop, and then the loop continuation condition. So they're the 4 things. So if I like acronyms, so it's CIIL, so control variable, initial value, increment, and then loop continuation condition. And I'll remind you of that again when we're going along, just like the 3 Ps: public, private, protected. Also like decline or define, assign, and use when you're declaring a variable. And then we're going to just have a look now today about the while loop. So while counters, you can have a counter controlled loop. So this int counter lowercase c, this is a private variable only accessible within this method. It doesn't have the word private in front of it, but it's taken that it's just accessible within here. If I created it within another method, it would only be accessible within that method. If it's class wide, it would be declared up at the top. So now we're going to write our while statement, while being a keyword in Java. Usually I like to put a space afterwards, and then we're going to say the condition is while counter is less than or equal to 10. And with a while statement, or with a while loop, we have an open and closed curly brackets. This is our loop continuation condition. So loop continuation condition. This is our counter variable, and this is declaring and initializing. This is probably going to tell me it's wrong because it's in American English. That's better. With a Z or a Z instead of an S. I would spell it differently, but anyway. Control variable. Okay. So within this while loop, what do we want it to do? Do you want to print out something? Do you want it to iterate through the loop? So system.out.print as usual, and because it is a integer, we always use D. That's our placeholder where it's going to appear. We're just going to put in now counter. So we're just going to print out the counter, and ending every statement always semicolon. Now we're going to use our incrementation, which is going to be plus plus, like we said in the previous video, counter, semicolon, and this is our increment control variable. Now, what we can do if we want to as well is print out a separate line for each time. Yeah, I think we might do that. Print a line. Just an empty line. Okay, save. Debug. And 1. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Okay, I'd advise you to play around with this, put the pluses afterwards like we did in the previous condition. So if we take a look here, we had a little play around with this incrementing and decrementing, putting the minuses afterwards and the plus before and after, and that'll basically, you'll get to know what a while loop is as well. And there are different reasons why you'd use a while loop over other loops, which we'll get into in the next video. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you like the channel. Please give me feedback at learncomputers with Ali@gmail.com, and please subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you.